watched a lot of videos, as you mentioned earlier, about catfish or tilapia or whatever, about cattle. I'm sure you have come across something like that.
Across cattle too.
Poultry. Why did you decide to go into it?
Because, first of all, my love for...
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Muhammad and we are here to talk about livestock farming. I have my boss here. Currently we are in Nigeria. Which part of Nigeria, please?
This is southeastern region of Nigeria.
Okay.
And this is Enugu to be precise.
Okay.
Then we are in a local government called under Nikedo, but this is Odobido.
Odobido.
Yes.
Alright. Boss, please introduce yourself to us.
My name is Obinna.
Obinna.
Yes, I am from Enugu.
Okay.
Yes.
And you are livestock farmer?
I'm a livestock farmer. Yes.
Since when did you start livestock farming? Or what inspired you?
I mean, you know, when you don't really have, so maybe you have free time, and you decide to go on channels to watch things, and I stumbled into certain livestock, farming channels. I started watching, and from there I picked interest. I think I would watch the livestock farming channel every single day,
Okay.
for over a year.
Wow.
And I mean, there are times where, when I don't stay in Nigeria basically, so times where I wanted to just, pack up and leave, because I found it so interesting and so, fascinating to see you grow animals. You understand? Like, go alive, basically.
Okay.
You understand me? So, I just grew the passion for that.
Okay.
And I started making more research, reading some books, and realizing that, I really want to go into this.
Wow. Since your childhood, have you been involved with animals before?
No.
Okay.
Never.
You didn't grow up here, or you did?
I grew up in Nigeria.
Okay.
But not in Enugu. I grew up in the northern part of Nigeria, Kaduna State to be precise.
Okay.
And I remember us having a dog. That was the only time we raised any animal of any sort. And I think what made me get rid of that dog was because I actually I washed clothes and I sprayed those clothes that evening. And then coming back the next morning, waking up the next morning to see that the dog had already scattered the whole clothes everywhere in the compound and pooped on it, basically, like just, in fact, it was really annoying.
Okay.
So I had to dispose of the dog, and since then I never did anything. And 2022, I decided to do fish.
Okay.
Because you see a lot of different things. When you're going through channels, you see other things popping up, right?
Yeah.
So I saw fish farming, and I had a house that has a backyard.
Okay.
So I decided to start with 100 fish.
Okay.
Catfish. But before I did that, I had to take a small online course, a small seminar.
Okay.
I eventually did that. So I did fish, but that didn't pan out well.
Okay.
So I left it.
How long have you been doing goats?
Goats, I would say since October last year.
Okay.
Yes.
So how has been the experience?
The experience has been amazing.
Okay.
It's been wonderful, I'd say, because even with some of my bad experiences, I still count it as those things you need to learn.
Yeah, process.
So I know that it's a process, and most definitely I will go from there.
Okay.
So now the animals that I got from South Africa are actually doing very well. Some of my fears are, I will not bring these animals to Nigeria, and I don't know how to raise them, I don't know what to do, and all of these things.
Okay.
But maybe to God, they are doing great, as you can see.
Okay. Were you in panic when you were buying? Like,
to be honest,
what if I lose this?
Yeah,
huge of money?
That came to mind. But
Okay.
when you're doing business, it's a risk.
Okay.
I knew that I had to take that risk, and I loved what I was going to go into.
Okay.
You understand me?
Yeah.
This is the biggest guy.
Yeah, you can see. You can see. My guy is huge.
Is the giant.
Wow.
The giant of them all.
Okay. Guys,
Yeah.
So how many boar goats do you have now currently?
Currently, I only have 7
Okay.
for now. I mean, I got to start small, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I knew that I would be adding more stocks as time goes on, but I mean, let me start learning with this.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
So just have 7 at the moment on the farm.
7. You watched a lot of videos, as you mentioned earlier, about catfish or tilapia or whatever, about cattle. I'm sure you have come across
Yeah, I've
something
come
like that.
across cattle too.
Poultry. Why did you decide to go into
Because first of all, my love for goats came from how these animals look like.
Okay.
They are beautiful,
Yeah.
basically. You understand?
Yeah.
And realizing that these are rare animals that we don't have in Nigeria, basically. I think one of the things that I was doing to this is adding value.
Okay.
You understand? Making a difference. Being a part of something.
Okay.
I remember when we used to buy dogs, essential dogs like the dogs, the German Shepherd dogs. They were really expensive. As at the time, then when people started bringing them to Nigeria,
Okay.
crossbreeding them with the local dogs, and then we having like more higher breed of animals of those dogs in Nigeria. Now we have a lot of them. It's easy to find, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but we don't have this in Nigeria very much.
Yeah.
Even in this Enugu area, I don't really know people, farmers that farm this type of goods. Although they're definitely going to be someone who's doing it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's not very, very common. So I decided to do something that is different,
Yeah.
and help increasing our goat carcass size, basically, because Nigeria, we don't have a lot of big goats that much.
Okay.
I mean, apart from those rams, right? But the goats, the sizes are quite small. But with this one, we can enhance our goat size, quality, and all of that.
All right. Thank you. What do you have for Africans or Nigerians? You are outside the country. Most of us are struggling to come to. I don't know where you are. Which part of?
Actually, I'm in the Philippines.
Okay. We are trying our best to go outside there, leave our country, and go. But you are rather investing in your country. What do you have to tell us? Is this something that we are not seeing?
Yes, I mean, there's no place like home, right?
Okay.
And regardless of the harsh situation
Okay.
that we have back in Africa, but we cannot continue running away from our country now.
Yeah.
You understand? Someone has to do the work. Currently our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was in the United States of America before.
Okay.
He stayed there for a couple of years, went to school there, and he came back.
Okay.
Today he's the president.
Yeah.
And he thinks he can make a change.
Okay.
So we go out there, get experience, we meet people, gather more knowledge, and come back home and repeat.
Okay.
Some of the things that the structures you see here, I don't think it was. I mean, even though we had our forefathers doing structures like this, but they didn't do that modern as this.
Yeah. Actually,
So, I mean, some of these things are not what I learned in Nigeria here.
Okay.
You understand? I went to South Africa, I saw what they did, how they did their own things, and I picked up one or two things.
Okay.
And you need to bring it back home, implement, to improve.
I really want to recommend you for your first time by taking a risk like this. Because you can see the structure, it will take a lot of money to grow something like this. It's going to take a lot of money.
Yes.
The wood and everything. And you are doing it properly. You're not just doing it like, oh, because I heard there is something like this, so I'm also doing it. You are doing it properly from the structures to everything. I need to shake your hand for that. May this thing, the next year or the next time I'll be coming to Nigeria, I'm sure it's going to be something different.
Yes.
You will invite me yourself.
Yes.
Moment, come and let's
yes,
do it.
yes. Because my workers, I always talk to them, especially this guy. Yes. I always come. I always talk to him.
Okay.
And I tell him, I believe in working together.
Okay.
I work with them. They work with me. There are times where I have to correct things in place, you understand?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I suggest things. When the other time I came, I asked you, what do you think about this thing? So you gave me an idea.
Yeah.
He told me, do this, let's do this like this. I said, yeah, you are right.
Okay.
So I work together with my workers.
Okay.
I don't try to feel bossy or anything.
Okay.
And they are trying their best. They are doing well.
I see.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So for me, anything that is worth doing is worth doing very well.
Okay.
You understand? So that's just it.
What should we expect the next 5 years, the next 10 years?
I mean,
Is the plan is too huge?
God is in control.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but to be honest with you, I look around here, I see empty lands.
Okay.
I anticipate and pray to buy them
Okay.
because what I see is expansion.
Okay.
You understand? I want to invest more into this. So when you come the next time, you're going to see more things,
Okay.
like more things. I am not playing.
You're not playing.
I'm not playing.
Okay.
I'm not playing at all. You can see we don't have a lot of goods right now
Yeah.
because we are trying to take things very, very slow.
Okay. Step by step.
Yeah. Because we want to get it right.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
We've lost animals.
Okay.
Yes. But that was due to mistakes, right? But then I want to put facilities in place
Okay.
to help you scale up. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because I feel you can have a farm, but when you don't put certain things in place, you just be at loss.
Yeah.
You need to lose animals and all of that, and you don't want that, especially like having reptiles coming into your farm. But there are certain things, precautions you could actually take in order to avert those things.
Okay.
So by the time everything is in place, we begin to source for income to put and bring in more stock.
Okay.
In order for us to have. If you ask me in terms of agriculture,
Okay.
I'd say is the way to go.
Is the way to go.
Yes, is the way to go.
Okay.
Because I mean, it doesn't matter what sector you are in agriculture. Agriculture is agriculture, right?
Whether you are producing feed,
whether you are doing crop farming, whether you are doing mixed farming in terms of goats, fish together, pigs,
okay.
is food production. We don't need to be importing certain food. We need to be able to have our own food locally
Okay.
in our own country.
Okay.
If you don't have sufficient to feed yourself, how can you even sell to others?
That is true.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I think even if you have a job, there's nothing wrong in being a farmer on the side.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I was talking to the guy that is a part of building this place.
Okay.
I told him he has a comp. I said, why can't you put a fish pond at your backyard and rear at least even 1,000 fishes? Every 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, depending on what you want,
yeah,
you can turn over something.
That
you
is
can
true.
supply. So we're going to have sufficient things to go and buy in the market.
Okay. And
Just,
that will make things cheaper.
Exactly.
Imagine you are able to produce 500, 600, 1,000 goats.
Yes.
It won't be expensive like now.
Exactly, because if I have these goats now, 1,000 pieces, or 1,000 animal, 1,000 stock
Okay.
of goats right now. If you come to my farm, it's easy for me to sell off goats at a very cheap price.
That is true.
Than you going to South Africa and getting a goat for 2,000, 3,000. Even there are goats that they sell for $12,000.
Okay.
You've seen those. There are even. I think Mr. Gary sold the goats very expensive. $12,000.
Wow.
Not. Nobody's capping here. Okay. Everybody. What we are telling you is a fact.
Yeah.
Those goats are that expensive because they have a good traces of productivity.
Okay.
Right. So and then they are pure.
Okay.
Basically,
So how is it that dealing with Wisdom, the CEO of Quick Link, how was it? You bought your animals from him, right?
Yes.
So how was it? Like, he's my boss. So I want you to speak in a little bit about Wisdom dealing with.
Wisdom is one of the most down to earth business partner, I would say.
Okay.
To meet, because he answers your call anytime you call him.
Okay.
Even if it's at, if he doesn't, if once Wisdom is online, he sees my missed call, he calls back.
Okay.
When I have a problem, when I'm going through some downtimes in the farm, when I just brought in the animals, he told me, open that, call me anytime.
Okay.
Don't worry, you don't have a problem. He gave me contact of people. He's part of what we are doing, the project.
Yeah.
He's a part of it. And I keep telling him, come to Nigeria, come to Nigeria. And he kept his promise, which is he's here now.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
He makes my life easy.
Okay. Wisdom. So, what do you have to tell people who want to go into livestock, especially the boa, dealing with wisdom?
I mean, they are in the right hands.
Okay.
Do you understand? They don't just sell you animals. They care about how you're doing with them.
Yeah.
Because these are delicate animals, right? You don't just buy them when you don't have plans for them.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that you put a lot of things in place before you bring in these goats.
Yeah.
Especially their feeds, the pastures, the housing.
Okay.
Very, very important.
Yeah.
Like when I release these animals, my workers are always there to watch.
Okay.
Because I can't trust any reptile from coming in because these are open, wire meshes.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure that they are on ground to see what they are actually eating. Let them not go and pick up a plastic or something like that. So you have to, know that you need people who are going to stand by you, not just sell you animals and then that's it. No.
Okay. They only care about the money.
Yes, just the money.
When he told me, Mohammed, let's go to Nigeria, I was like, are they sponsoring you? He said, no, I just want to go and visit those who bought from me.
Yes. That is customer service.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And it's not about just keeping your clients as customers. Have a relationship that you guys can become, brothers and sisters, close pals, because you never can tell.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So this is one of my biggest. That's why I really appreciate him.
Yeah.
Very much, because when one of that big guy, he wasn't really performing in the first instance. Maybe because I separated him from the females at the time.
Okay.
And when I put the goats, that big male to the other female, and he wasn't really doing anything. He wasn't even doing anything. I was a little bit worried.
Okay.
I called him. He laughed. He said, "Don't worry, he will do it."
Okay.
He is known to be a very active male.
Okay.
And I said, "Okay, no problem." So I now paired him with that other female, and I left him there.
Okay.
The next thing,
Now the guy is he's doing the work. The guy is running shoes.
The guy is walking.
Yeah.
I'll come here and I'll hear the goats following them, even in front of me. He's really working.
Yeah.
We are hoping for production to start soon.
Do you know one thing is, when you start to buy animals, like when people call me, please, I've had an interview with them before. When they call, oh, we saw a boy with nice one. What's the price? Then you giving them the price. Hey, why should I use my money to buy this kind of?
Is he a cow?
Like
is he a cow?
they try to make fun of you. They try to laugh at you.
Yes.
Especially in Ghana, I don't know how about here, but we have the same
Of
character.
course,
Our lifestyle is the same thing.
Yes.
So I'm sure you'll face something like this.
Yes. I mean, when people don't have an understanding of what certain things are, they will definitely behave ignorant.
Yeah.
You expect any kind of response and answers,
Yeah.
especially when they don't have the passion for livestock farming.
Yeah.
Any goat farmer, if you are a real-time goat farmer and you do this for business, you pay for a boa for $5,000.
Okay.
I'm telling you 100% for real. If you are a goat farmer, you understand when a goat gives birth, a local goat, let's say a wad, this is a wad, gives birth. You know how tiny they are.
Yeah.
And you understand the strategies behind that business. You know that, okay, what you want to do, you want to sell.
Okay.
What do you sell? You sell size.
And weight.
And the weight. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But this our goats takes time to attain that weight that you want to use to put out there in the market.
Yeah.
And every commercial goat farmer wants to attain the weight.
Okay.
So they will invest to reap the profit or the dividend as time goes on.
Okay.
So it's only a person that does not have the passion for goat farming. It's not even only about these goats. We still have cows that are hybrid.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very high
Very, very,
weights.
very
So
space.
a cow, a cattle rearer, big time cattle rearer, will invest huge amount of money in buying a male cow and a female cow that will attain that kind of weight
In a short period.
in a short period of time. So it's business, right? Plus passion.
Okay.
If you have the passion, for me, I'll tell you, know the passion. You have to love what you want to do.
Okay.
If you don't love what you want to do, to be honest, it's easy for you to give up.
Okay.
When I started this farm, with the whole expenses that comes with it, I would think sometimes you have problems with your workers, they are delaying. Just imagine that we came, we saw some of the leakages happening. Those were the times where I started having issues with the workers.
Okay.
And they gave me a bad job. But then would I say, no, this thing is not for me? No. Because I love what I'm doing. I really want to do this.
Okay.
And that's the reason why I am willing to invest as long as I have the capacity
Okay.
to invest, because I know that I believe that I would enjoy the opportunities that comes with it
Okay.
at the end of the day.
Alright.
So, I mean, anybody who is telling you, oh, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 is too much for a goat is because they don't understand what it does.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
You understand. We watched videos, we heard testimonies, we've met people who have done this and succeeded in it.
Yeah.
So most definitely, you know, we know that business is like that.
Okay. How many times does your farm comes into your mind a day?
Ha!
Every day.
My farm comes to my mind every time. Every
As you
single
are
Every-
eating.
every second.
I'm telling you.
You are
I'm telling you.
sleeping.
Okay.
There are
You are
times
even
where
driving, yeah.
I forget to even call my workers, and the moment I remember, I pick up my phone quickly,
Okay.
because any small thing now can make me, I'll just forget to call
Okay.
to know, okay, what's happening, is everything okay? And sometimes when I get a call from my worker, I get a little scared. I don't want to be tell me, this goat is not feeling okay, God forbid. But I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
bad. We are
yeah.
human beings too.
Yeah.
We still fall sick, so
That is true.
expected.
That is true.
So yeah, my farm comes to my mind all the time. You
Okay.
know.
What advice do you have for us, the young ones in Africa? I could see you are a young guy, but especially, I don't know.
Those
You have,
coming
you
up,
have
the
seen.
young ones coming
I
up.
could, you are a rich guy. If you are not rich, you can put this down. What do you have for us? Any advice for us? General business advice.
Generally, the only business advice I would have is you have to be sure
Okay.
of what you want to do, and always think that you cannot have it right away.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Think of how you want to start from a very small place,
Okay.
because you cannot say, oh, I don't have this kind of money to do this. You can start from small. Even the local goats, you can start from them.
Okay.
Goat is goats, but goat is still more than goats.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But the experience that you have with that animal, it's easier for you to actually scale up to the exotic ones.
Okay.
Do you understand? I will not say that is what I did though,
Okay.
because everybody we are different.
That is true. That is true.
But like you see, I think I'm starting very small.
Okay.
I am starting very small. I intended to start this farm with 50 exotic goats.
Wow.
Yes. I intended to do that. But when I realized that there are steps in life, I had to calm down. And I realized that it's not as cheap as I thought.
Okay.
Until when I got into it, I realized, no, this one, you
Okay.
have to use money for other things. You have not put up your structure. You have not plant your grasses, nothing.
Okay.
You still need more land. You don't need, what you have is not even enough.
Okay.
He said the land is big, but to me it's small, because if you cannot feed 50 goats on this pasture,
Okay. Yeah.
this
That
is
is
too
true.
small.
Yeah.
You understand? But why is seeming as if they are okay? See, they are eating.
Yeah.
It's small because they are small goats. So let's say, you understand?
Yeah.
You go there, you learn how they do it,
Okay.
how they sell it,
Okay.
how they buy it,
Where they
buy
get
it
it from.
where they
Yeah.
get it from.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
of those things you have to learn the things. Then there are other things you have to go and learn on your own.
Okay.
But first of all, when you are learning those things, you begin to understand, do I really want to do this? Is this something that I love to do?
Okay.
So along the line, you begin to grow love for what you do.
Okay.
That is where you can actually be successful. Because you love what you are doing.
Yeah.
Like this my goods now. I can literally do anything to make sure that they are okay.
Okay.
Do you understand? Even if they are coughing or they are I will not be no. I have to find out what is actually
Why?
happening.
Is it natural? Or...
Yeah, what is going on?
Okay.
Do you understand? So you have to love what you want to do. You have to be ready. You have to be really dedicated
Okay.
to what you want to do.
Wow.
And you do it. But first, most importantly, think of how you start small.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, and we are grateful for your time. I'm sure we are going to enjoy Nigeria.
Yes, so you're going to
especially in Enugu now.
Enugu
We are in
State, yeah, in
now,
Enugu
yeah.
State.
So
Yes.
you are going to enjoy Enugu.
Yeah, I have to thank Wisdom too for bringing me.
Welcome.
I don't know whether it's down or up here. So yeah, it's a nice experience that I'm having, and I'm really grateful for all that. Thanks for your time, boss. I really appreciate it. This is my channel, my YouTube channel, Mohammed Fafa TV on
Yes,
YouTube.
I said I was going to subscribe.
Yeah,
I'm going to subscribe to it, and I'm going to watch your content.
yeah,
Because we learn
yeah.
from each other,
That is
you
true.
know, and I'm really glad that you guys came here. I mean, it's not easy.
Yeah.
I think you guys are the first visitors I've had on this farm.
Okay.
You know, I didn't want to do too much in terms of publications for now because we are still growing.
That is true.
Yeah, so I don't want to rush into anything. I'm taking my time. But I really appreciate you guys coming on board and taking a look at what I'm doing. And I think it's encouraging me.
Yeah. The way others inspired you, you are going to inspire others.
Others
too.
also to
Yeah,
start,
yes,
that is true. And we can do it together, inshallah.
Honestly.
I believe that is true. The name again?
Obin.
Obinna.
Yes.
What name will
Farm's
you give
name.
me? A Nigerian name. Igbo. This is Igbo land.
I'll give you Chukwudi.
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 What's the meaning?
Chukwudi.
Means there is God.
Okay.
There is God.
Chukwudi.
There is God. Okay, that's my name now.
Okay, Chukwudi.
The name of the farm, please?
Vanis Farm.
Vanis Farm.
Yeah.
What's the meaning?
That's the short form of my son's name.
Okay.
My son's name is Giovanni.
Giovanni. Okay.
So I decided to name the farm after him.
Okay.
My business in the Philippines, I named it fully his name.
Okay.
Yeah, Giovanni Global Resources.
Okay.
Because they are the future.
Yes. So I decided to do this so that whenever he sees the name of
He
the
will
farm
be
on
very
TV,
happy.
he'll be like, yes, my daddy, I'm proud of you. Thank you for doing this.
What if you have a second son?
If I have a second son, I'm not going to have only this one now. But he has to respect his elder brother.
Yeah,
now.
that is true. That is true.
yeah.
That is true.
I mean, the first one is precious.
Yeah.
I mean, second one is also precious. But
Okay.
it's nothing like the first one.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
The
Yeah,
joy
so
that it brings.
he gave me the first child joy. So
Okay.
I love him so much.
Okay.
I don't have a second one yet,
Yeah,
but
so,
soon
yeah,
I'll have another
Inshallah.
second one.
All
If
right.
there's a second one, he also
Yes,
enjoy
now.
his own. Yeah, yeah.
So
But now we are
second one-
enjoying Vanis
Yes,
now.
let's enjoy Vanny first. When another one comes, now think of another thing to do for him.
That is true. There's more to come to
Yeah,
the
sure,
project
sure.
and everything.
Yes,
There's
yes.
more to
We
come.
hope so. God willing. God
Tell the viewers to subscribe to my channel.
Please, I beg you all, subscribe. He's a cool guy. I mean, I see fire in him.
Okay.
You know, he wants to do a lot of things. He wants to inspire people. So please subscribe to his YouTube channel. Mohammed Fafa TV.
Okay.
Please subscribe on YouTube.
And let us grow this family
And
together.
let's do this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time. I appreciate my brother.
Okay.
Thank you.